how one of our clients took their video content strategy and actually turned it into a documentary. Keep watching to learn more. I have been obsessed with film since I was 3 years old.
I have lots of experience in the corporate marketing video world. I started working in video production in 1995.
I think Stephanie and I both feel this way about the Heart of a Building. This is like a dream come true. And it started, ironically, the whole version of this is it started as a client that was hiring us to produce videos for his business. He wanted to showcase his brand as a really good steward of the earth and of building and the building process. He is an energy efficiency expert. And it was such a beautiful evolution from when I started working with Paul to where we are now we've now launched this documentary. It's an hour-long documentary, and it is, in the hands of a lot of the right audience members. It's doing exactly what it set out to do, and it's just a beautiful project. So Paul's business model for this, the way he's using it, is we need to get builders who care about sustainable building to watch this and understand that there are ways to do this. There are people that have done this. Here is how they've done it. So it showcases a multifamily build, a single family build, and a commercial build. So 3 very different types of building structures. So from a storytelling standpoint, it really answers a lot of questions.
What I love so much about Paul is his passion, and he is very passionate about this subject, and not only passionate about doing this himself, but really spreading the love and, really spreading how he sees this making the world a better place and helping other people who also want to help make the world a better place do it, make it easier. And a lot of the people he interviewed, that's the way they feel about it too. They just want to help other people accomplish what they've accomplished. So for the hour-long documentary, we did this on, it was 2 pretty much full day shoots, right? Like it was 1 full day, 1 half day, but really 2 full day shoots. And for the first full day, we had 2 videographers. Mm-hmm. We actually had 3 cameras. We had a 3rd one that was kind of roving to get behind the scenes shots. The second day shoot, we did just have 1 videographer, 2 cameras, but we were able to shoot it where you could kind of look like we had 3 cameras, right? Like we kind of worked it where it could, it had the same look and style. And then we also had Paul doing some prompter stuff where he was interviewing each segment, and so we shot that using a prompter and 1 camera, and then just getting all of the B-roll. They were long days, but they were fun.
I would say this was not a low budget, but it wasn't a big budget. I think it was a very modest budget, and I think we got a really great proof of concept from what we were able to do and how resourceful we were able to be.
And we learned a lot.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think proof of concept is kind of a really good term because in our heads going into it, we kind of had a plan. And in hindsight, going back and looking at that plan, it's like, oh, some stuff did not work how we thought it was going to work.
Sure.
It made it harder in the back end. So we definitely learned a lot. However, being a proof of concept, I'm still super proud of how it came out.
Me too.
Paul is just amazing to be around, and so even though they're kind of long days and a lot's going on, just being around someone who is so passionate, it makes it fun.
Yeah.
And so just the pride coming from it, I'm super happy with it, but we can definitely learn and build on it in the future.
Sure. What's funny is I do find, this is another bit of tid, the first watch of the videos are always like, but by the time we get around to editing them and posting them again, I'm like, I don't look as bad as I thought in that initial shock.
You do have some flyaways though, but I don't know if they're gonna go
It's very light.
It is very light.
I also have a thing of hairspray.